Hey guys, so right now I want to show you a few examples of surrealism. My goal is to not confuse you, even though I might confuse you just a little bit. Surrealism can be confusing. Do your best with this. Okay, let's take a look at a few of my sketchbook examples and this drafts, and hopefully this will give you a few ideas. All right, you guys, I figured I could show you some basic examples of what you're doing. So here's that basic watercolor exercise that we did in our sketchbook. You can see it's very small. It's only about 2 inches. This is all I was looking for, is that you can shade using watercolor. Okay, so what else? Some examples of surrealism. So you can see here kind of a dislocation of a lamppost put into this kind of canyon type setting. This is an example of also surrealism. I do have some other examples of surrealism. Let's see if I can find them real quick. Here's another one, a transformation happening right there. And that's surreal. And I think I have another one in here in my sketchbook. These are all small drawings. And this one is very simple in the fact that it has the horizon line back here. It also has stuff being drawn back to a vanishing point. You have this levitation of objects happening here in this painting. This is a mixed media, so it's a mix of watercolor and also color pencil. That's why you're getting a little bit of that glare coming off of my studio light. It's actually from the color pencil. All right, some other examples. Let's take a look at other examples. Again, this is a surreal type landscape. Now this one has a clear vanishing point right there, things going back, as levitating objects being drawn to the vanishing point. You also have this kind of juxtaposition, my head on a tree. There's another one down here going downward into the ground. You have the word prompts. This is from the word prompt page. You have this kind of spiraling staircase with the tree growing on top. So again, examples of surrealism here. There's another one. Really clear horizon line, and this is all watercolor. You got the levitating objects. This is mainly just watercolor and pen. So both materials that you have at home, you can create this type of drawing. You can see also I kind of messed with color a little bit on this. This kind of dissection of this pathway, objects being floated away, but all being drawn down to this vanishing point. So if you're wondering like, hey, how did Mr. Robacher draw that? I used my vanishing point. Okay, so another example of surrealism, pen and watercolor. Here's another one playing with color. This is not as surreal, but it's a little surreal as far as the work. And another one, I got my leg there because I'm turning and holding my camera here. But you can see kind of playing with color with the watercolor. This is more of a traditional landscape watercolor painting, but it does mess with color a little bit and plays with color just a little bit. And I think I have a few more, but this is a good one to kind of stop on. So again, I just wanted to give you some examples of watercolor and of surrealism before you get started.